Hello and welcome to Cloud Education. Today we're going to be looking at using variables in Scratch, and I'll show you the program now and then we'll demonstrate how it works. So I'm going to make it full screen. I'm going to click on the green flag and just watch these numbers here and see how they change. You don't need all these in your program. So the aim is you press start and the cat says ball. Yay! The cat says hat. There's a hat. The cat says I'm going to miss this one. Oh, wrong one. I'm going to go for what's next? Chips. French fries if you're American. And we're going to go for glasses. My score is 4. If you look here, my score is 4. Now, before I finish this, we'll just look. I'll stop all the scripts. So we've got some variables here, some numbers. So we've got the ball, hit the ball once. We've got the glasses, hit them once. The hat once, and the finish once. And our total score is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got this variable here saying start, set to 1. This variable here, finish, set to 1. Green flag is on 0, and score is on 4. These variables don't have to show, but they're useful because they show you, explain how we use variables in our program. So basically, all a variable is a number. You can name a variable, so make a variable, give it a name, so we'll call it test, and then the variable can only be used for every single character or only for this one character. Press OK and test appears there. If I unclick that, it's on there at the moment. If I unclick that, it goes from there. And then we can set our variables. So you can set it, you can change your variable, you can show the variable, you can hide the variable depending on what you want to do. So the aim of this program, as you saw, is the cat says something. You go and find it, click on it, it makes the score change, and then the cat says something else. So what I've done is I've done a little flow chart to explain how this works. I'm going to try and get it on the full screen. I think I can. I just make it a bit smaller. So we'll go down to about 66%. I'll make it just a little bit. Just a view, and just zoom out a little bit. Oh, view, zoom in. View, zoom in a bit more. 100% again. So at the start of the program, every single variable is set to 0. So all these variables here all go 0. That's when we press the green flag. Where are we? And the green flag's there. And our variable called green flag goes to 1. Computer then checks, is the green flag set to 1? If it's not, it broadcasts green flag. The broadcast means send a message out, of course, to all the sprites, press green flag. Scratch will hear that, and Scratch will tell you to press green flag. Nothing will happen until that starts. So just to show that part of the program, so I'm going to just press start, and you'll notice green flag is on 0. So I'm going to press start. It says press green flag. So I haven't start. I'm going to press green flag. So that means it won't do anything until that. We need the green flag set to 1 to our program to work. So that's that one there. If it is, we can then press start, and the start goes to 1. So what happens now is the object, we set the object variable, and we make that actually object, so make that big capital letters, object, to a random number between 1 and 5. Start gets broadcast, and we wait 5 seconds. So basically what's going to happen is the cat is going to here the message start, and it's going to look at what the object number is, and depending on the object number it will say something. So just to show you that, we go to here, so on the start, set start to 1, which will repeat 5 times. So the object to, we've got here, pick a random number between 1 and 5. It's broadcasting the message start. It's waiting, got 6 seconds wait, and then we can just ignore that bit for the moment. The key thing is that the object number has changed, which the object is there, and it's broadcast start. So with the cat, when it receives message start, it's got 5 ifs. So if your object is 1, it will say ball. If object is 2, it will say chips, French fries. Object is 3, it will say drum. If it's 4, it will say hat. If it's 5, it will say glasses. Okay, so just press that and it says, okay, got the start message. What's the object variable? Is that? That's what I'll say. And then we can go to each of these, and each of these, go back here. The user clicks the correct object, and the score goes up by 1. So again, when the ball is clicked, if the object number is 1, then we'll play a sound, we'll increase the score by 1, and we'll change the ball count by 1. We don't need to do that, but that only works if your object is 1. Same idea is for chips. If it's 2, plays that. For drums, if it's 3, it plays that. If it's 4, it plays the hat. And if it's 5, it plays for glasses. But the important thing is back here that the object variable only stays at a number for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the object number changes. So if you're too slow, then too late. After 5 times, the finish variable gets set to 1. So we'll look back at our start button. There you go. So it's we repeat it 5 times, and then set the finish variable to 1. So now that variable there is changed to 1. And once we go back here again, if finish is 1, cat will say cat. Oh, cat says the score. And so we look back here at the cat. If finish is 1, say your score is for 2 seconds. We're repeating a drum beat 10 times, and then you can actually put the variable in, say score for 5 seconds, and then the green flag variable goes back to 0, and we can stop all our scripts. The green flag is an extra thing I put in, like a fail safe if people just start without doing the green flag, because some scripts need the green flag to start. You could do variables for that, but I just thought I'd do it that way. So I'll explain again what's going to happen. So at the green, when the green flag is clicked, it's going to do forever. It's going to do that when the green flag is clicked. So forever, it's going to look for the finish being 1. It will do that. When the green flag is clicked, every variable goes to 0, except the green flag variable that sets to 1. So that means we know the green flag has been clicked. Then we're going to click the start button. If the green flag has been clicked, it's 1. It will set the start variable to 1 and repeat 5 times that procedure. Don't think we need that actually, but that's just repeat 5 times that procedure. It's going to broadcast start out to there. We could do a set start to 1, 0, but we'll do on that. Broadcast start to start, gets sent out. It waits 6 seconds, and then it repeats it 5 times. The object goes to random number 1 to 5. Start gets sent out. When the scratch cat receives that start signal, it looks at the objects it's got, bum, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and tells the person what to look for. Then each character has a thing. If it's clicked, play that, but only if the object number is the right one. Then, what have we got here? Oh yes, here we go. If it gets to a green flag, just say press green flag for 2 seconds. That's just a little bit of warning there. So here, once you've gone finishes 1, if finish score has gone to 1, and that came from about 5 times, set finish to 1. The cat tells us your score is, boom, does that, and then looks at the variable score that's been increased. It says your score, resets the green flag, and then this is important, every single script gets stopped. Flowcharts are really useful. Just a way of setting out, I'm not sure it's done correctly, but we just set out a way of what you expect to happen. Okay, I'm sure that's not everybody's doing it, but at least it makes you think and what's going on. So we're going to just maximize that and just said, should we make a mistake first? We'll press start, and as you see, because we finished last time, the green flag is at 0 and finishes at 1. The computer won't like that. It tells you, press the green flag. So we'll press the green flag, and you'll notice every single variable is on 0, but the green flag has been pressed, so that tells us that we pressed the green flag. So now the start button will work. Classes. Chips. Hat. Drum. Ball. Your score is five, and then all the variables, green flag goes to 0. You could do all the variables like 0 if you wanted to, but it's just nice to see your score there. Now, that starts with the basic one, but of course you could make this a bit harder. So to make it a bit harder, go to the start. So we could just make it 3 seconds or 4 seconds out of the time. That would be much harder. So we've got like 4 seconds. We could also as well, suppose if we wanted to, we could get the cat to move to the objects. We could put more objects in. Doesn't really matter. We could get objects to appear and disappear, so we could hide them, etc. Just make it a bit more difficult, but that's something down the line. But the important thing is the variable, and you can, if you wanted to as well, I'll just show you one thing you can do with the variable as we're here. It's a bit nothing really need to do it. I'm going to set a variable. I'm going to make one new variable, and it's going to call that size. This program doesn't need it, but we're going to do that. And we're going to introduce a, now where was it? Operators. Slider. I did see this morning. Variables. Change variable to. Oh, that's right. Size. Here we go. Size. Now you can, if you right click, you can change that to a slider. So that's getting bigger and that's getting smaller. And then from then, of course, you can use that with your cat. So we're going to just looks, and we'll just change size by, oh, put that into there, silly me. Well, me on the cat, aren't we? So we'll just what we'll do, we'll just change size by variables, the slider variable where size goes to there. I'm going to put a simple control in, so I'm going to just click on that. So basically, when I click that, I'm going to make that to 50. If I click the spacebar, it gets a bit bigger, gets a bit bigger. Oh, I see what it's doing. Change size by percent. We'll just do that as a change size by size. That's the idea. We can do much more with that. I just thought I'd play around a bit. Oops, stop the script. And just get rid of that. Don't want that in there anymore. Get rid of that. Go over there. I'll get my cat back to normal. Let's resize it. Oh, what have I done to my? What have I done to Scratch? Oh, Daisy. I think I just lost him. Ah, that's not very good, is it? I'll just have to see if I can just sprite. There we go. Click sprite 2. That's better. Resize. There we go. Oh, big panic there. Don't know what I've done. Don't know what I did there. But there we go. It's back. And we'll just get rid of that. We'll undo that. That's gone from there. So that slider we can look at another time. So I'm going to finish off again and just show you one more time how it works. So click on the start button. Haven't pressed green flag. Press green flag. Try again. That's better. Green flag is one. Chips. What's next? Hat. Drum. Drum. Ball. Ball. 5. And then it stops everything. Fantastic. So I'll just save that. File save as. Practice variables. Yes, we will. Okay, well that's another tutorial from Cloud Education. Please visit our website. Thanks. Bye bye.